Hello, hello, my favorite people. Happy Funfold Friday. Oh, I hope you all are doing well. The temperature is just perfect here in Texas. I'm going to the Texas State Fair with my friend today, and we're going to have all kinds of fun. But before I do that, I am going to share with you this week's Funfold I have for you. I'm calling it an envelope and card all in one. You could actually address the back of it and put it in the mail, or you can actually stick it in an envelope, whichever. It's going to be a fun card. I'm also featuring the Nests of Winter designer paper. This paper came out earlier this year as a sneak peek for those of us who are demonstrators. That's one of the coolest things about being a demonstrator, is you get to see all this stuff early, and then they give you ideas and stuff to do with it. So anyways, Nests of Winter, and it goes with the, what's the stamp set called? Hold on. Come here. Winterly Treetops. Okay, Winterly Treetops. And beautiful birds. And I know there are a lot of you guys here who love birds, and you can make them Christmassy or just wintry. You actually kind of make it look spring. Just depends on what paper you use with it. So really awesome. All right, look at all these people we have in the house. I love it. Good morning. And speaking of people who love birds, hello, Michelle, Tiffany, Anna, Teresa. And Teresa's from New York. I love it. Darlene is also from New York. I wonder if y'all live near each other. I know New York is a big state. Colleen, Kay, Luana. Oh, thanks for sharing it, Luana. You're so awesome. And Tina, love it. Janet, thank y'all so much. Janet's from California, and Tina is from North Dakota. Ooh, I bet it's cold up there, Tina. And Louise is from Maryland. I love that y'all are all over the place. It's so fun. All right. I also have a couple of cards for you. So let me switch the screen. Oh, and don't forget, let's see, Monday is the last day to use this host code for September for this month's free gift. Okay. October. Oh my gosh, October, we have a joining special. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not joined Stampin' Up before in the past to get the happy shoppers discount, you will love that. Also, just the community, it just expands like 100-fold when you join, because you get worldwide demonstrators. You get to meet them at conferences, and just, oh, it's so much fun, making so much friends, so many friends. All right, let's get back to card making here. All right, here we go. 2 cards. And speaking of teams, my first one is from Dorothy. Dorothy, she travels all over the place with her husband. They're retired now, and they are doing retirement right. Anyway, she came home to a huge pile of mail, and one thing she had in there was some happy mail from me. She earned the one of the highest sales for the month, and I always gift my demonstrators, my team members who have the 3 top highest sales. Anyways, and so this was the card she made for me, and it says, "Happy Fall." Don't you love those leaves? And it's so bright and cheerful and colorful. Anyway, so she's saying thank you for her little gift I gave her. And my other one is from Maria. And I have lots of Marias. This one is Dinda. Is that how you say it? I see Dean, Dean, and then duh. So I think it's Dinda. But anyways, you guys are going to die when you see this. It is gorgeous. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to zoom in so y'all can see it. It's, I call it a curtain fold, but basically she's taken, I guess, like is it 2 different pieces? No, it's 1 piece. So she's cut it down to points here. I'm zoomed in too much. She's put it down to points like that, and then it goes back and forth and makes this little curtain fold. Isn't that pretty? But look, she used glossy black paper. Can y'all see that? Isn't that cool? And then the beautiful gold with the black twine. Oh, thank you so much, Maria. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Oh, and she also sent me a bookmark. Thank you. I use bookmarks all the time. I have a book club I'm in. I have a other organizations that have books. So I'm always putting bookmarks into where we left off. So I can always use bookmarks. And that is beautiful. May God, who understands each need, who listens to every prayer, bless you and keep you this tender loving in his tender loving care. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Maria. Okay. Today's card. You ready? So it is this envelope and card all in one. So it looks like an envelope and then you open it up. Okay. And like I said, if you make everything really flat here, you could just address the back and just mail it. The way I have it, it might mess up in the mail. This might all get crunched, but just kind of depending on how you make it, you could make it all one. Anyways, so we're going to make this card. You ready? Remember, if you are not subscribed to my email list, if you're not getting my newsletter, my emails, that is where the directions are for my Funfold Fridays. Okay. So let me put my, there it is, my blog. Go to creatingwithkristina.com. If you're on your computer, it's over on the right side. If you're on your phone or tablet, it's down at the bottom. Okay. And there's a little sign up thing for my newsletter. That's my email list. And that is the list I use to send out my Friday Funfold directions. Okay. All right, let's get started. Here we go. We're going to be using, like I said, the Nest of Winter paper. So this paper has individual birds that you can cut out on these two sheets. Then it's got this beautiful kind of background paper. This one here is the kind where you can cut it in the middle and cut a whole bunch and make a whole bunch of cards. I love those kind of papers. But anyway, so that's the paper and these are the colors. I'm shedding. I took a shower and curled my hair. And you know how you always just lose a few extra hairs afterwards? They feel like spider webs. Anyways, and here is the stamp set. And I love the dies that go with the stamp set. Now I've pulled a couple. Okay, where is that hair? It's just tickling me. There it is. All right. I love this frame you can cut out with this one. And then here I'm using the dies to cut out the birds in the paper, but you can also cut out, stamp and color your birds. That's what I'm saying. You can make this very Christmassy, or you can make it springy, like springtime, whatever. Very versatile. All right, we're using that. So first of all, first step, you need some cardstock. This is cut 5.5 by 11. Okay, 5.5 by 11. So that's larger than half a piece of paper. Okay, half a piece would just be 4.25. Okay, down here, but we're cutting it all the way at 5.5, and we're going to score it. All right, so let's score it. We're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 7. Okay, so 2 3/4 and 7. Get the blade out of the way. 2 3/4 and 7. Okay. Done with that. Now, also remember, if you have a question or you need my attention, like Tina put a question mark. Very good. She said, Kristina, is that the red ribbon you put around the free gift from Paper Share from Stampin' Up? I just love it and had it in gold. I don't seem to find anything from the new catalog like the old one. So are you talking about this right here, Tina? Right there? That is in the reindeer suite. So it's the red and white. It'll come to me. Hold on. Twine. Red and white twine in the reindeer section. Okay. In the new catalog. I hope that was the answer you were looking for. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Let's continue. So we've got it folded. Now, the card, this is it. This is the card. You fold it and you fold it. And that's all there is to it. And then you decorate it. However, I'm going to make it a little fancier. I'm going to cut these corners off. But to make sure my corners are even, you cut it so it's the same. We're going to do some measuring, marking, and then we'll cut. So get a little ruler out and get a Lucky Erase pencil or something and come up here. Whoops, I want my inches. And I'm going to cut it at one. I'm so sorry. Mark it at 1 inch here and 1 inch here. Okay. Then I'm going to mark it at 1 3/4 here. All right, and 1 3/4 here. Okay. Now, you can use a pair of scissors, or if you feel more comfortable, get your trimmer out. All right, and you're going to line up the tick marks. Can y'all see? Okay, I always got to, let me take all these things off, these banners off, so I don't get out of the way. And there we go. Well, I'm going to keep that one up there because of the glare on my glass mat. All right, there we go. And I need the blade. And then I just rotate it and I do this side. So what are y'all's plans this weekend? And how's the temperature in your neck of the woods? We got to discuss the weather. We got to discuss the weather, right? Okay, so now I have this beautiful, now my flap looks more like an envelope flap. All right, now let's take some designer paper, and I'm going to take 2 strips. This is cut 5 1/2 all the way across. Okay, all the way across, and then it's cut at 2 3/4, so it goes all the way down. So we're just going to cut these 2 little corners off after we glue it on here. Let me, oh, and also make sure if you have a direction to your paper, fold your card closed and put the paper the way you want it to look when it's closed. Then hold it in place so you don't forget how you want it. All right, so we're going to do that. Let me get my glue out. There we go. And just a little dab will do ya. Dapper Dan. And just a little dab will do ya. Okay. All right. Tina said, no, it's a regular red ribbon with gold inlay. Oh, you mean the red dots? Yes, the red dots. Gold dots. I'm sorry, the gold dots. You're right. That was an online exclusive. And when it sold out, it sold out. So our inventory now, Tina, is very interesting. It's not all in the catalog anymore. There's a section in the online store called online exclusives. And if you click on that, you'll see everything that's not included in the catalog. Or you can go by categories. You can go over to the left side of the shop and click on embellishments and ribbons, and then on ribbons, and then look at all the ribbons we have. Okay. But no, that red with gold inlay dots. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you got a whole yard of it. I tried to give you guys enough to use. So there you go. But yeah, it was beautiful ribbon, wasn't it? All right, there we go. Got that on there. And then where are my snips? They're there. And you just use the cardstock as your guide, the edge there. Come on. Okay. Now, it looks like I went a little over there, but that's okay. You're not going to see that. I'm not going to mess with it. See, when you close the card like that. I mean, if it bothers you, you can trim it. You know, now I'm going to trim it because I said something. There we go. Okay. So then when it's closed, that's what you see. Awesome. So far, so good. Now I'm going to take another piece of the designer paper right here. Here's another piece of it, and white cardstock for the inside, just to give it a little, sometimes adding a little piece of designer paper is all you really need to dress up the inside. So let's go ahead and put that on there. Remember, just a little bit. You don't put too much glue or your cardstock will warp. Don't want that happening. Believe me, that's all you need. It is very sticky glue, as my grandchild would say. All right. Cindy says New Jersey for the weekend. Oh, that's what she's going to do. Then South Carolina to stay. 93-year-old mom. Oh, that's so wonderful. That is so wonderful. My mother passed when she was 87. So I don't see anything else. All right. Okay, here we go. Put this on here. Oh, and you could use this other side too. Yeah, our designer paper is so pretty. And now I know I want this down, but not too far down because I am going to be putting a bird that's perched on a branch that needs to go in here in the tail. Yeah. So there we go. Got that. What else? That's that. Okay, let's decorate the front. I am going to do some stamping. So let's get our stamping out. I'm going to use sending thanks and much love. And then also a friend like you brings me happiness. So I'm going to do those. I'm going to do them in the black memento. So they pop on this beautiful gray granite. Whoops, no, that's not where that goes. That's where that goes. There we go. Perfect. And then on this one, oh, you know what? Did I give myself enough room? I bet I didn't. Yikes. Oh, well, we'll have to put it up above. No biggie. There we go. Yeah, on my original, I had it down there. So I guess I should have stamped before I put the designer paper on, but I think it looks fine that way too. What do y'all think? All right, now this is what I'm talking about. This is the designer paper that has these beautiful birds, and we're going to cut them out. So let's put this one here. I've got some washi tape going, and this one goes here. I love the little tufted titmouses. The tufted titmouse. They used to come to my feeder in Tennessee all the time. Loved them. Okay. And then I'm not really sure what this is. If I didn't know any better, I'd say a red-breasted robin, but I don't know. Maybe. Robins are a springtime bird, though. If y'all know what this bird is, please tell me. I would love to know. Michelle, you're my first person I always think of when I think of naming birds. Okay, let's do this. Let me get out my little cut and emboss machine here. Come here. Now, I might have to do these one at a time. I don't know if I can get them both on here. Sometimes when you do that, it's too thick to go through. Let's try it. Which way? Yeah, it might work. All right. And then remember, stair step it right there. Okay. And oh, yeah. Look at that. Awesome. One little bird. I know, me too, Teresa. Teresa says she loves how she can cut the birds from the paper. I love when they do that. They almost do that on every paper pack. Almost. Not all, but a lot. There we go. Got all that done. Let's put this out of the way. And bring our card back in. Okay, so our first one, this one, we're going to put right here. Okay, and like that. But I do want it up on dimensional, so let me get some dimensionals out. Now I got to make sure I don't get dimensionals here or it'll keep the card from opening. So just on the heads of the birds should be enough. So this bird head and this bird head. There we go. And I'm having it, ooh, I just saw that little bird there. Too far over though. Yep, right there. Okay. Oh, he'll get hidden with the bow anyways. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. Notice these birch trees. I'm going to have this branch coming out from behind that birch tree. Not that it really matters. I don't think anybody will really pay attention, but So you have that one. It's not wanting to stay closed. Come on. And the twine. So I just pulled some. I'm doing a double bow. There we go. Just double it. And then come here. Make 2 little rabbit ears and tie them. Come on. My finger's not working very well this morning. There we go. Okay. And then hold the loop while you pull the tail back through so it doesn't twist. Twine twists very easy, you guys. So you definitely want to hold those loops while you're pulling that through. All right. And then trim off the ends. There we go. Oh, I just thought of something, Tina. You're talking about the red ribbon with the gold inlay. Have you ever used the image Google search? So when you pull up your Google app on your phone, in the search bar, you'll see a little camera. Okay, not your camera, but the Google search bar camera. And then put it over that and hit search. And sometimes if someone is selling that item, like on eBay or something, it'll pop up. Sometimes it'll just take you to the Stampin' Up website or something. And sometimes it can't find it at all. So, but try that and see if maybe you can find someone who's selling it. Because if it's sold out, then you can find it, you know, other crafters who have it, who don't want it anymore, can sell it online. All right. So that's a thought. That's a thought. But if you ever see Stampin' Up items that are not retired for sale on the web, be wary. It's probably counterfeit, because Stampin' Up's policy is you are not allowed to sell current merchandise, that current merchandise without the blog, without the Stampin' Up store. All right, there we go. We got the front done. You like that? And now just one more thing. Let's put a bird inside. And then, so like I said, we're going to put that there. Ooh, I just barely got that on there. Okay. But I am gluing this one because dimension on the inside is kind of difficult to deal with. And I'm also putting a teeny tiny dab of glue everywhere so it like stays, nothing gets caught and bent. It all stays glued. But not too much glue or it'll squish out the sides and then you'll have a big mess, especially with this glue. The Tombow green glue is very, very sticky. And when it never really dries, it just becomes a sticky mess. There we go. Oh, see, I got some right there. It's squished out and then I rubbed it and I got, I guess, something that was on my fingers. Best tool ever. This is a gum. I used to call these gum erasers, but people are calling them adhesive erasers. But it's a interesting feeling. But see all this black? That's adhesive that I have rolled up, and you just pick it off. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It just picks the adhesive up. Cool. Okay, we're done. Y'all love it? Y'all love it? Okay, don't forget, your email today will have all of the measurements, all the instructions, a picture of the outside, a picture of the inside to help you make it. It also, the email today has a replay of Monday night's, Wednesday's card challenge, and today's videos. So if you missed Monday or Wednesday, you can watch them on your email. Like I said, you all have a blessed weekend. Make sure I didn't miss any other questions. Questions? No. Ah, okay. Renee Googled the robin and she said the best she can see is the pink-breasted robin. Yeah, red-breasted robin. That's what I was saying. It's the only bird I know that has red like that. But I thought that's interesting because you don't usually see robins in the winter. I'm not sure where they are in the winter, but they always come back in the spring. All right. Nope. Don't see anything else. Oh my goodness. Lisa's 44th wedding anniversary. Congratulations, Lisa. You just don't see those wedding anniversaries with those big numbers very much anymore. That is wonderful. Congratulations. Awesome. Okay. That's all. All right. You all have a blessed weekend. Love y'all so much. Y'all are the best people in the world. Bye-bye.